Tina, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I just sent you tell me what you see on that one or hear,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
Hmm. What is her name? What do you hear, Tina?
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything?
You're hearing it either. But I can't hear her on the live either.
You cannot hear me anywhere?
Okay. Wait, now I can hear you. Sorry, I think there was a bit of a lag. I can hear you on the live.
You can hear me on the live? Can you hear yourself on the live?
Yes, I can.
Did you hear that?
Say something?
Something.
Something.
Okay, yeah, I did.
And you heard yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to roll with this for now. All right. This is fine. We're going to just do this live. And then Tina, what we're going to do is I'm going to set a timer on my phone and we're going to talk for 20 minutes. But before we do that, what are you working on, Franklin?
Onboarding. This is for the condo and pest service. Trying to cancel pest now. And then I have a draft up for Andy and Liz.
Okay. All right. We're going to make this easy. Like, I'm not going to make it easy, but I'm going to, Franklin needs to be able to concentrate because he's doing real work. So I think what we're going to do just to what we're going to do here, Tina, is we're going to keep this live. You're going to go back and you're going to just take I don't know, a few minutes. And I know the front facing like what you might have to do later is to edit the video just for creativity. You might have to put up like a pretty face or something and just use any comments that you find. Like we'll be creative with it. But what you'll probably do is you'll just do like a very basic edit of this live session and just post it as a long form content. The goal is to get to 20 minutes. It doesn't have to be super interesting, but we want to start posting longer form content. So
Okay.
yeah, like this has been on, we've been on now for like 6 minutes. So like make a note somewhere that at 7 minutes is when you're going to have like editable content. So we'll have 1 minute to like prep, and then you'll basically have this on YouTube. You can go and you can edit it. You can like, probably my idea is like, we'll go for like 20 minutes and we'll just do like a basic Q&A, and we won't care so much that it's like not very interesting content. We'll just send it to Mauricio to post,
Got it.
and we'll just keep.
And you'll be able to send me the video like you did last time, right?
Oh, I don't know how. It's gonna be on YouTube, so like I will try.
Okay.
I will try so hard.
Okay.
I will try. But for now, let's get started. We're rolling in 15 seconds. So the goal is 20 minutes of like you go and you're like, okay, cool. We're gonna bleep this word. We're gonna find a funny video. We're gonna find a Minecraft that's 30 minutes, and we're just gonna roll over this stupid video, and we're just gonna listen to the comments that you and I are going to start.
So you still want it to look like a short?
Yeah, I think we want it because like we cannot, I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, look at this, right? So we're starting at 7 minutes. So it's 7 minutes. You're going to start and you're going to go like, okay, we're going to go through and we're going to like find the like fun video. But like from 7 minutes, we're going to go until 27, and you're going to have, or maybe 30, and we'll have like those 27 minutes is like something that you can just like chop up or put Minecraft over, because like there's no way I want my face, and Franklin certainly doesn't want his face. Like this is not like good, like this is not a good visual, right?
Right.
So I think it'll be better to just take a Minecraft or a pretty house or whatever, and you just lay that right on top and mute it, and then you'll hear our voices in the background.
Okay, okay, yeah, I got it.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna keep experimenting. All right, so let's see. I don't know. I feel like Franklin was kind of stilted. So maybe the best thing for now is for like Tina, you and I will just like have a chat, and we'll just like, if Franklin hears something he finds like interesting, or if he has a comment, he can just chime in. How does that sound?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's start with, maybe we can do like an educational series. What is something we can like ask about? Do you want to ask me about the hoarding video that you just posted?
Yeah. So how is it dealing with hoarders?
Hoarders is a funny word. I don't like using the word hoarders. Oh, Franklin went away, but that's okay.
No, I'm still here. Why am I a star?
No, you're not a star. So, okay. I personally don't like the word hoarders because I feel like it's bandied around a lot, kind of like mental illnesses. Like I feel like I don't deal with that many hoarders. I think maybe I have one hoarder, and even that person is not really a hoarder.
I feel like a lot of the time it seems like unreal, like especially the TV show Hoarders. And then when I was younger, I used to see like clips from it and it would be crazy.
Well, like here is here we'll do yeah, why don't I show you some videos or some content where like I think this is not hoarding. This would be a good thing like if you want to like post whether or not this is hoarding.
Oh yeah, send it to me and I can edit it in.
Okay. Cool. So I'm going to share these with you. And then, so now we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to send some content, and I guess you can like make a break or something like that. Oh, there's no folder. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. So it's, got it. Hold on. I'll send this to you. So the question is like whether we think these are hoarding photos. I'll send it to
Can I
you.
turn it into what?
Yeah, here, let me pull it up on Drive. Okay, so we're still figuring out how to like find all of this stuff. Okay. So here we go. I wonder if I can like share this. Probably then you wouldn't be able to hear me live. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to send you these videos. Here's like, or sorry, these photos. Here are like 2 or 3 photos.
Into a short?
Yeah.
Like a short about. Okay.
So yeah, like as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. Here's the thing. Like there's a lot of stuff, and in this video you will see the kitchen area. There's a ton of stuff in the kitchen, but it's not necessarily dirty. Like these tenants are not experiencing like pest problems, cockroach problems, mouse problems, anything else like that. So I guess the question for me is like whether it's safe and habitable. And the risk there is you never really know until there's like a fire, for example, right? And then it's like, oh yeah, these people like the risk is like, right? You're like, oh yeah, that's not hoarding. And then a few I don't know, years later, the person, there's a fire and the people die in it, and you're like, well, I guess it was hoarding. So the kind of the risk is the property manager is you're like, it's a judgment call, right? You're like, okay, I don't think this is hoarding, and then they die because there's like too many Lego stuff, like piled in front of the door. So you never really know until it happens. So I don't know. Hoarding is kind of a bandied about term. Actually, we had a problem with that recently. Franklin had to.
Is hoarding an illness? Is it an actual illness?
I don't know. Let's find out. Is hoarding a mental illness? According to AI, it is. And according to Mayo Clinic, it is. Ongoing difficulty parting with possessions leading to severe clutter and risk of safety. So yeah, severe clutter. So you guys will see the photos. If you think it's hoarding, yes. If you don't think it's hoarding, no. Like I limit myself personally to 1 box of memorabilia. I am not allowed to have more than 1 box of memorabilia.
I have a tote of memorabilia. 1 tote.
Tote? That is tiny. How are you even supposed to keep anything in there?
Well, a tote, like a storage tote.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have like a journal that I write every day in, but it's like it's a monthly planner. So the boxes are very small, and I just write like instead of each day what my plans are, I just write a little bit about my day. And then I'll keep like garbage or like scraps or like wrappers, and I'll like kind of scrapbook it into the book.
Okay. So
I'm on a 4-year streak, so I'm going strong.
Okay, so like, how is that different than somebody having like like our people who collect shoes? So like, that's my argument against hoarding. Is I'm like, well, this person has like wrappers. Like Tina, you have like journals of like wrappers, and no offense, but like basically, I mean, no.
Yeah, it is garbage. It is garbage.
It's garbage. It's garbage.
It's aesthetic garbage. Like I'll go to Japan and I'll take the garbage there.
Right, but like what like one man's trash is another man's treasure. So that's my point. I'm like, you keep your house how you keep your house. As long as I'm not getting bothered by it, I don't see why I should call you a hoarder. That was the problem I had over in that one studio, Franklin, was he came in and he was like, oh, the building manager came in and he's like, oh, this is a hoarding situation. I saw that situation. I'm like, I don't know. He likes to live his life with ramen noodles next to his toilet. What am I supposed to do about that?
No, that was crazy. I feel like there's a fine line between being like, like an aesthetic collector, like artistic, there's a vision. But then beyond that, if it's just like a lot of stuff, like there's just too much stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think it gets to a point.
But like, who am I to say that? Who am I to say that it's too much stuff?
That's true.
You see?
That's true.
You see? It's like, no, I don't know. I'm not the ultimate decider on what's too much stuff. I say that's why I like having city officials do inspections. So for example, with a different set of tenants, I have a city inspection on March 1st, and I told the tenants, I'm like, listen, multiple contractors have complained about how much stuff there is. Every time we send a contractor, they have to like move items out of the way, out of every area, right? There's been like multiple repairs, and every time a contractor goes to make repairs, the contractor has to bring an extra person to help them move the amount of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And so at that point, I was like, all right, I've had 3 separate contractors tell me that they needed to bring in extra personnel to move the amount of stuff in order to do the repair. Therefore,
Yeah.
I still am not going to say that this is hoarding, right? I'm still like, no, that's not hoarding. So I'm like, therefore, we're going to call the city and we're going to do an inspection, and we're going to ask them to tell us if they think it's a hoarding situation. So I put that decision in the hands of the city personnel.
Yeah, that's a better objective way to look at it, for sure.
Yes, that's my
But I hear like some hoarders will like keep expired food in their fridge, or like just like garbage.
That's fair. I mean, okay, I have expired food in my house. It's just a question of like how busy you are. So I guess that's where it gets to be like whether it's a mental illness. And as a property manager, like here's a good example.
Right.
Like the guy who had the studio apartment, where the building manager like complained about the stuff. We notified him the day that the building manager did the inspection. We went and we notified the tenant. We said, hey, you need to clean up your stuff. And we emailed him on like a Tuesday, right? And we said, we need this stuff cleaned by Friday. And by Friday, he had sent
Right.
us videos of the whole clean apartment. Like you saw on the short, it was like, nope, okay, the bed is made. All of the items are cleaned off the floor. We've used Febreze. He did it
Yeah, the
clean.
clear.
What?
The hallway was clear.
Exactly, right? So it's like, okay, is that a hoarder or is that just somebody who's going through a hard time? And in my opinion, it's like a pattern of behavior. So if I'm having to contact you multiple times in a year or even a couple of times in a year, and I have to ask you to clean it up because somebody's complaining, that's another thing that I'm like, okay, that's a hoarding level.
I feel like it's hoarding if you really can't let it go.
Yeah, because that guy's not a hoarder. He's just messy because he did let it go. And
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah.
see with this other set of tenants. Like I have the meeting scheduled in March, and the question is gonna be like, okay, I told you to get rid of the stuff, and they're like, okay, we're gonna move it into storage. That I feel like is a sign that they're not really letting go.
Right.
So that's why I'm gonna call the city, because they told me a year and a half ago that they were gonna get rid of their stuff, and they haven't gotten rid of their stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. And
That's
yeah.
like, how much stuff can one person even have? Like,
Here, I'm gonna I wish maybe like you can here. Yeah, let me see if I can download these and maybe you can. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, I'm sending it to Real, and then I think Tina, excuse me, whatever your name is, you can share your screen. Or you can, yeah. Do Real. Okay. All right, Franklin, we need your professional opinion.
Yeah, what's going on?
Tina's gonna put on, excuse me, Real Entertainment is gonna put on some. Yeah, we're gonna call Tina Real Entertainment from now on. She's our Real Entertainment person. So she's gonna post some videos, and you have to tell us whether you think it's hoarding and why.
Okay.
And what we've decided so far is, my perspective is you call the city inspector when you want to call like that, because decide, whether you're a hoarder.
can you see my screen?
I can.
Okay, awesome. Let's check this out. Can you see the pictures?
No, and
Oh.
I think you have to click something.
Oh, okay.
This is Yeah, I'll respond, Franklin.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to
Okay.
get a lot done before the weekend. Ah, shit.
Do you see the content?
I see Franklin again.
Oh no.
Okay.
Don't
Wait.
worry, we're deleting it, Franklin. She's testing. Oh, yeah, I see what you did there. That was smart, Tina.
Yeah, okay. Wait. Let me see. You sent me the wait, no, the walkthrough. Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's look through these pictures. Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this is not hoarding. This is not hoarding.
Not hoarding, right? There's no problem. It's Christmas.
No, that's just clutter.
Yep.
Yeah, this looks like a family, you know, some kids, obviously.
They just
Very normal picture. Okay. Next one. No, I still don't think this is enough to be considered cluttering, you know?
Wait, there's you're blocking passage to something there. Oh no, that's a mirror. Okay, yeah, no, if that's not an exit, it wouldn't be considered hoarding.
Okay. So these two are good so far.
No.
No, this is real cute. This is real cute. Oh, love
Not
it.
cute, but yeah.
Feliz Navidad. Oh my gosh. No, this is not hoarding. I don't really think this is hoarding either. Again, it just looks like there's a lot of kids here. Do you guys agree?
That's not hoarding. I see. No, that's not hoarding. People
Yeah.
stress me out.
Oh,
Did someone say that this was considered hoarding, Hannah?
Not yet. Keep going, Tina. I will tell you.
okay.
By the way, I'm not going to tell you, like, there are multiple properties featured here. So yeah, go back to the kitchen.
Okay. Okay, this kitchen?
Okay, zoom in.
Where?
To the sink. Can you, zoom into the sink? There's no dishes in the sink, like literally no dishes. So to me,
Everywhere else but the sink.
what? Yeah. Well,
Is there everywhere else but the sink?
so zoom out again. In this particular property, this is the best shape this house has been in a year.
Oh.
Keep going. I think it's like the next couple ones. Like, yeah. Okay, keep going. Next.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it's loading. I know you're
Next.
gonna see. Okay. This is the same property with that kitchen. This
low-key looks like my garage though.
That is storage.
This is a basement.
Oh.
So if you go to the next one, you'll see that is from the stairwell.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
But is it hoarding? Because as you'll see, go to the next video. They have a passageway. You see the floor right there? Yes, there is stuff framed against the walls. However, there is a passageway to the exit.
Imagine you're just like trying to run out of a fire and then the avalanche of stuff just like it just comes down.
That's my consensus.
It just falls down.
I do think the basement is too much. However, I talked to the tenants and they say they're going to clean it up. So TBD whether or not it is actually hoarding, because I think hoarding is too much stuff. And like you said, Tina, inability to get rid of it. And then what you said, Franklin, like, does it block the exits? That is like, those are the bare minimums when it comes to hoarding. So it's tough. And you get a lot of false complaints. And I really get annoyed by that because honestly, if it's not bothering anybody, I don't see why I don't really see why people should be interfering with your way of life.
Yeah, like this is not hoarding. None of this is hoarding.
See what I'm saying? It's like, it's fine. People go through hard times. They get a little busy. Like my house gets trashed sometimes.
We should look up
Real hoarding.
yeah. The American television series. Ooh. I remember watching these like clips of them. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
When you have to climb over stuff to get from one part, like I feel like that's like what is going on there?
exactly. It's like, all right, this is a little too much.
Yeah, but have you ever encountered anything like this?
I'm not gonna lie, that one house where I showed you the basement, before I took those photos, that's what the house was like. Like you had to literally climb over stuff. Like there was stuff on the stairs, like there were piles of things, like piles of clothes. Yeah. So they did do a pretty good job cleaning up. But that's why I kind of take offense to like people calling it hoarding, because sure, yeah, it's hard to get over your own belongings. Yeah, there's stuff piled, but as soon as you ask people, like usually they're pretty reasonable. Like those tenants cleaned it up within about a month, and now you can watch. Like they literally cleaned it up within a month. So, you know, I don't know. I kind of take offense when people say that things are hoarding.
I say that hoarding is if your floor is beginning to bend. If your floor is beginning to bend, that's a hoarding issue. If you cannot properly access all areas of egress or exits, that's hoarding. Stench, cockroaches, or any pests also being seen.
Yeah.
It's more hoarding to me is more sanitary or like something in regards to sanitation versus just
Oh
yeah, that's hoarding. I've had that before. That's real. I've had it before with literally the flooring would be bending under. And the person was diagnosed to have hoarding as an issue, believe it or not. And it is a psychological thing. I've dealt with a lot of that. For 2 years, my prior employer, I helped, people resolve city fines because of their hoarding. So this is literally just clutter or extra stuff.
Yeah,
These are some cute bed sheets.
Do have to hop off.
Very,
okay.
Very festive.
2:30, 2:36. Okay. I have to I have another call.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything for you right now.
All right. Thanks for coming. Okay, so why don't we say this? Franklin, on Fridays from 12 to 2, just plan on venting.
Okay.
Or chatting, whatever you want.
That's fine. You already know I always come with tea.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
Bye, honey. Bye, Tina.
All right, we're going to end our stream. It's been 29 minutes. So I guess